Hey guys, what's up? This is Boy 16. I'm doing another video on my Smith Corona Super 12 Coronet Super 12 typewriter. So I'm just going to be doing more of a just a overall tour of the thing. In the last video I was just really showing you my first impressions of it and showing you that it was working and all that stuff, but I'm just gonna go in depth more on this video. But the other case is just made of a nice really grippy hard plastic, although my case has been badly broken because the back piece here, I had to end up taking that piece off because it had been snapped in half, so I wasn't able to use that. So I'm just gonna use like a belt or something, that like a belt like these if I can just find the dang thing. Oh, here it is, like a belt like this, something to wrap around it and then tie it, or like just like lock it in place so I can carry it like a regular typewriter. But the box is in pretty good condition. Besides that, you undo the box by undoing these little side tabs, and then you just take the top off. Well, that, or you open it, but with me I can take the top off because of the way this thing was built. Mine is the calculator. I mean, not the calculator. So old, I thought it was a calculator, but yeah. But my typewriter is in really good condition. Everything works on it. Like I said in my last video, I have had to do two repairs in here. One of the cantilevers in there got bent, so it wouldn't allow me to use the thing, and it would jam. So I had to take that. I had to take the little rod that goes through the whole set of these and remove that, and then remove the little rest that's underneath these little arms here. I had to remove the rest. Actually, I can just take this thing off and show you. But I had to remove this little black rest that's underneath these to be able to get the cantilever out so I can put it back onto the arm, and then I had to put the arm back into position so it would work again. Did I put this in right? No, I did not. I have to make sure I get this in right. There we go. So yeah, but that was really the only thing that I had that was wrong with this thing, besides the case being a bit broken. But other than that, this thing is in really good condition. There's just a few minor scratches on it, but most of it's just wear and tear that happens to these things as you use them. But this thing really is in good shape, and surprisingly it survived a upside down fall on the floor when I was trying to fix the case or whatever. It fell on the ground, and then surprisingly nothing broke. It didn't even scratch the thing, but it was on the carpet, which is good, so it had a less chance of breaking something. But it still works just fine. So it has the I reset the margin setter, so now it has no margin. It has no margin memory. So if I hold this little space bar thing down here, the carriage goes the whole way. I don't want it to do that too much on this little stand, but the carriage goes the whole way. But this little stand that I have for my computer that is a cart actually works perfectly when I'm using this thing, because I can put it in like this, and then it's more ergonomic. And I can actually see all the mechanisms and all that stuff working while I'm typing on it. But this thing does work really well. It is a very decent piece of equipment. Very quiet, I have to say, very quiet. It uses I think it uses a brushless motor, because this is before the time where they started using brushed motors commercially. So it was a brushless motor with I think either sleeve bearings or bushings. I'm not exactly sure, but I think it's bushings on this, because it makes no squeak. You can't even hear the motor. You hear the belt more than you hear the motor. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna plug it in because it is an electric. Have my thing down here. So yeah, just give you guys a bit of a, let you guys hear the sound start up. It really doesn't sound that, like, it sounds literally like as if it's just a computer fan running. It's that quiet, like literally you can't even hear it that much. But it's super quiet, works really well, and is very efficient. So spacebar, and then automatic return, which is really cool because I can guarantee you that having to push this huge carriage all the way back every time you finish a sentence on your paper, it can get pretty painful on your wrists eventually. But yeah, so I'm just gonna put in a sheet of paper so I can show you guys that I'm actually able to. My dang fan will stop blowing. Gotta turn off my stupid ceiling fan. So yeah. The blasted ceiling fan keeps messing me up, so there we go. Put the paper in. There we go. You gotta turn the knobs here to be able to get the paper fed. It's sort of like a old style printer. And then this little release lever allows you to adjust your paper so it's not like all crooked inside. Then you lock that back up. You close your paper clamp there, and then you're ready to go. So I'm gonna just do a simple sentence. So let you guys watch here. So I did a little sentence there saying, "Hi, my name is Boy16. But my dang camera won't zoom in on this very well. That's pesky. But yeah, it says, "Hi, my name is Boy16. So, so it does work very well, and I can type faster than that. So don't think I'm really pathetic, because I'm not. I know how to type really well on this. It's just that I'm only using one hand, so we have to hold the camera. But I can type with two hands on this thing. But really, this thing has one of the softest keyboards ever. Like, this keyboard is easier to use than my wireless Logitech keyboard. Like, this one is just, ugh, don't like it, really. Like, computer keyboards are nothing in comparison to this. I mean, this thing is so soft and so easy to use. So, it has the cartridge in here, of course, which I like the way that they use the cartridge instead of the ribbon, because you can just eject it. And it's super simple and super easy to use. You just eject it, and then you can slide it back in, and you're ready to go. The only disadvantage with this is it doesn't have two colors, but if you have multiple different cartridges and you want to switch colors, all you gotta do is just hit the eject button, eject the cartridge, put in the new one, and then you're good to go. It's simple, very easy. Almost as easy as those ones where you have like little switches that you push up, and then it allows you to select the color that you want. But on this, it's just a cartridge that you just eject and then put in. And you can use it for however long you want. You don't need to hold any shift button down. You don't need to constantly fiddle with the little knob, which can eventually break it. The only disadvantage with the cartridges is if something goes wrong in it, it's really not that easy to fix. So you want to be careful with the cartridge. So it works really well. I mean, everything on here works decently. I'll go through all the letters to show you guys. So I'm just gonna enter there. And then I'll just go through all the letters and show you guys that they all work. So, here we go. Let's see. Okay, you know what? I'll just do that later. Okay, so. Now I'm going to push shift to lock, which is sort of like caps lock on a computer, but it's shift lock. And then I'll go through everything again. Alright, where did I leave off? I left off at U, so I'm going to go to IOP. And then, see, it can do everything. It can do all the lowercase, it can do all the uppercase. And yes, I know part of it's all messed up with all the things, but that's because I did it incorrectly. I didn't do it like the normal way you would do it, but it's able to it's able to run every single different button that you have on this. And it works really well. So I actually have a paper that I wrote with this particular thing, although I don't know where I put it. But yeah, I had a paper that I wrote that was really long, and it had a bunch of different sentences on it, and then you can read it. But you'll see it's able to type basic sentences and all that stuff. And literally, you can't really. The thing is with this is that the hum really makes it sound nice and really makes it sound like it's old. The hum of that nice little motor in there gives it a good quality feel to it, or a good quality sound. Like, if the thing is with those older manual typewriters, whenever you just hear the clicking of the buttons, or whenever you do like a button or whatever, it sounds really just like unattractive. It's just like, it sounds like it's all mechanized and all really But with this, with the motor, it sounds nice. It sounds like the motor, like whenever it's running, and then you push the button and it catches and then hits the thing against the paper, which is actually what happens. The motor drives the belt, and then the belt drives the gear with teeth on the outside of it that allow it to grab these whenever you push the button, and it selects it, and then it pushes it into the gear, and then it slams it forward. So yeah. But anyways, I just wanted to give you guys a bit of a more in-depth review of this thing, so that way you could actually be able to really understand it and see that it actually works. And you do have your enter or return line selector here, so I'll show you that there is a difference. So, whoops, sorry. So it went up very little, and then now I have it set to 3, so you'll see how much it moves up. And then go back down to 1. So yeah, it does work. Every little button, knob, and dial on this thing does work. So wanted to show you guys that and prove to you guys that this thing does work. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want more videos on this old typewriter, I'll be sure to get more videos up. Whenever I do fix the case or get something that works for the case, then I'll show you guys that. But anyway, I just wanted to do a little, just a little tour of the typewriter itself and show you guys that everything on here does work. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Stay cool, YouTube. Bye.